Alright, so we are working on the tune. We got Chris here. He's got his nice black Mustang out there, out that way. So anyways, we finally figured out the fans. He's got those clicked on. Sound like they're definitely a two-stage, so that works out great. So, but still playing with the tune. We'll work on getting all that figured out. It was taking a lot of blue smoke at the moment, but, or last time, but working good. But yeah, the fans are off now. They were running. So but yeah, for, at least for these fans, you run the yellow to the blue and the blue to the blue. So it took me a little bit to figure that out, but finally got it. So we'll let Chris work his magic and go from there. Alright, so there's a little bit calmer idle. Now that's just a straight exhaust, no cutout yet, so we'll see how it runs. Definitely smells a little bit different without the cats. We'll see. Alright, I think this is take 5, 6 at working on the baseline tune. Sounds much more content than it did. Definitely has this nice sound to it. Alrighty. Real close in the baseline tune, just trying to get it so it'll idle, be able to rev it and then drop it off from idle without it totally dying. So that's what Chris is trying to figure out now. Sounded much better though. A little hesitation there. Not a bad sound though for, you know, O2 muffler, 253,000 miles through it. I'm glad I didn't hook up the cutout just yet, because that's not a bad sound. I'm really pretty happy with that so far. Now we'll just see how long the muffler lasts. We're still working on a tune, and I was thinking before Chris came over a few weeks ago, I'm like, I need to set up the fan so that we can keep it a little bit cooler. You know, we've got the fans working, but still, you know, we're starting to have a little issue with cranking it up and so forth. So thankfully Chris asked about a fan, and so there we go. We got that monster working to help us out. So we'll see what she does. This is the best it sounded so far today. Still trying to get out the park idle. We're getting really close. When I say we, I mean Chris. Alrighty, so we got old Miles chilling. We ran into a little bit of an issue when I was ordering all the parts from you know, for the, you know, water pumps, etc. I went ahead and bought a Motorrad thermostat. But I picked it to be 160 degree. I thought, well, you know, that'll help it cool better, blah, blah, blah. And what we ran into, we were getting real close with the timing, or getting the idle figured out and everything. And what we ended up having an issue with was it was just getting too warm and staying warm. And the biggest issue being that with that thermostat, it's just staying open. We're not having enough time for the water to hit the radiator, cool down, thermostat open, and then come back through with the cool water. You've got to open at 160 degrees. It's just basically spinning warm, so it's not cooling. And of course, you know, sitting here, we didn't have the fan at the moment either, so all those little details you know, were played a factor. So I don't think anything is damaged, but we got up as high as 230, I think, from what Chris said. HP Tuners was telling him. So really important to check your application, as I found out, for when to apply the 160-degree thermostat for a daily driver, which this will be, road trips, etc., occasional use of the track. A 180, 190 is really all we need. So real important to verify what you'll need that thermostat rating to be. So, but we got cooling off, charging, Chris charging his computer, taking a break, so we'll get back to it. We got about let's see, probably about 2.5 hours, 3.5 hours on getting it tweaked so far, just so it will be good roadworthy to get the braking miles in. So interesting.